Okay. So it's like a test 1, 2. You come on live. Hey Michael, how are you? How you been? Have what? I haven't seen your last couple of lives. I was just wondering if you were okay. So I see you good. How was your day? Oh, you said, hey, y'all finally feeling better. Okay. I'm glad you're feeling better. I do kind of remember you saying you wasn't feeling well. I think I do. But I'm glad you're feeling better now. You're sick. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I had a really bad sinus infection. But yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better and that you're back up and moving around. Did you see the topic for today? Yes, I'm feeling 100% better. 100% better. My throat, everything. I had a sinus infection, but it was a kind of bad case of it. But yeah. So how was your week? Just kind of waiting for some others to come in. How was your week? Well, the topic of this particular chat is online dating. Although you're always free to ask questions about whatever. I have someone that asked me a question early, and told them to come to this live, and they can get their questions answered. Maybe they'll come, maybe they won't. But yeah, the topic today will be online dating. Actually, that's going to be two segments. This time and next time. I've done quite a bit of it. Quite a bit of it. So we're gonna definitely talk about it. We're gonna do some little talking about it. Yep. And it is. Let me see. Let me see what time it is. It's 6:04 here. So maybe I wait another like 3 to 4 minutes, and we can just start. People come. They'll come in as they come in. But the days are going by pretty fast, aren't they? I mean, it's like when the weekend come and then it's like it's Thursday again. These days flying by. No, no, thank goodness. Well, one thing I can say is the reason I probably haven't, and I hope I never will, but the reason I feel like I probably haven't is because when I would meet someone online, we would have to video chat. We would have to video chat. I mean, we may converse and talk a little bit, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I do that for like 2 months where I don't take it offline. I would stay online for like 2 months. And once I take it from offline, now it's time for us to video chat. And I'm going to know who you are according to the conversations we've been having throughout that 2 months. If it's not you, you won't be able to answer too many questions or not even just converse on what I'm talking about. So that's how I always did it online. Yeah, but I think like just chatting online, like if you're on a dating site and you're just chatting online, I wouldn't just give a person my information right off the bat. We would have to communicate for a while for me to give out some type of, other contact information. Like I said, I've done online dating quite a bit. And it was never actually to date. I was on them just like to meet people, just to have conversations, because sometimes you just want to have a conversation with the opposite sex, and it always turned into something. I did try one time, and she drove up from Florida, but in person was just totally different. Okay, well that sounds like you might have gotten catfished. It's definitely a lot of that going on out here. I used to get a lot of, is that really you in that picture? How old are you? And I said, "Oh, you don't know. You don't look like you're that age." And I'm like, well, I'll say, well, I am who I say I am, and if you don't think I am, then we don't need to conversate anymore. Now, if the conversation go further and further and further and further, then I get comfortable. Then I'll say, let's video chat. No, I'm not gonna eat until I get offline. Mm-hmm. You say, yep, she looked like a Green Bay Packer. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yeah. And okay, um, the ones who do not have pictures up. Hey, Bonita, how are you? We are the topic. Did you see the topic? Me and Michael chatting, waiting for some of you guys to get in. Did you see the topic though? Because I do have some questions. Yeah, uh huh. Wait a minute. I hear you, Michael. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yep, she looked like a Stanley Packer. Okay. You asking me, Benita, do Michael know I'm online? Yeah, he knows it's live. He comes to the live. He knows it's live. No, actually, everybody who come in should see that this is a live. Okay, well, so the topic of this chat is online dating. We're gonna talk about some online dating, and I have some questions. I don't know how many people are in the chat because the number keep going up and down, up and down. And I do ask that you guys. We have 8 people. Really, it's only showing me two, and I don't see the thumbs up anymore. Like the last live, I didn't see the thumbs up. So throughout the live, I'm going to say, can you thumbs up the live like I normally do? So can you thumbs up the live? Okay, we have 8 people. Okay. All right, we're going to get started. Today's topic is online dating. And my first question is, have you ever tried online dating? Have you ever tried online dating? Now I know Michael did because he got catfished. And I'm hoping that some of the other people that's here, let me know you're here. Say hello, say hi. Michael, I know we, yeah, definitely all the way live. And I'm going to let you guys know now when these lives are over and I go back and look, people are watching these lives. They are definitely watching. Some of them get up to over 100. Yeah, they definitely watching. I'm talking about the person at your house. Oh, yeah. She looked like the pics, just the bigger version. Okay, okay. Okay, so that was the first question. Like I said, I know Michael have because he said he was cat. He was, well, I can't say that was catfish, catfish. Fanny, hey Fanny. Okay, you have not. Bernita, you have not. Okay, so would you ever consider trying? I mean, it could be. It could be. No. Okay. I hear you. Too old. I know, no, no. Because see, the older we get, there's always somebody out here our age. As we getting older, the same people that we grew up with, they getting older too. And everybody deserves to be happy. Everybody deserves love if they can find it, or just friendship, companionship. You don't have to be online just to meet a mate, like a husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. You can just want friendship or just somebody to talk to. You ready for the adventure again? Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Okay, do you guys think, I mean, wait a minute, let me read your comment. I'm ready for it. Okay. I am 51 and ready to settle down. Okay. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. I'm 58 and it's nothing wrong with, okay, let me ask this question first. Do you think online dating is different from typical dating? And then I'm gonna answer. I'm 51 and ready to settle down. Do you guys think it's different that it would be any different to meet somebody online versus meeting somebody out like at a grocery store or out and about? Okay, you say you're 81 today. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Fanny. 81 today. Okay. Yep. Yes. Yep, Benita. Yep. Happy birthday, Fanny. I hope you enjoyed your day. Yeah, but I don't think it's me personally. As long as you know you're in your right state of mind, you can do things like you normally do, and you can conversate. You can have a conversation about it. I don't think it's no age is too up there until it is until it is. But do you guys think it would be different to date online versus meeting somebody like out and about? Do you think it's a big difference, or it would be a big difference? You say it wasn't for you, so you mean it wasn't too much of a difference for you? What is this on my? Wait. So you saying it wasn't too much of a difference for you, Michael? That's okay. So that's cool. That's cool. See, just because she wasn't what you expected or what you expected her to be, it still brought it got a connection going like a friendship. So that's cool. I don't think he was really catfished. Right. Okay. Bernita asked you how you was catfished, Michael. Okay, I hear you, Fanny, and I understand why you wouldn't want to try it. 21 years is a long time to not be like active out in the dating world, and then all of a sudden, it's scary as I don't know what. After 21 years, I mean, so much has changed. A lot of things has changed, so I definitely can understand how you feel. Yeah, I thought he was catfished at first, but he said that the person, I guess, didn't look too much like her picture as far as her body wise. He said she looked like a linebacker, but her face must have looked like it did. But yeah, so maybe she didn't put pictures of her up the way she looked now. Not really catfish. She just, oh, huh? No, 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 no. You say 650 pounds? Oh my, that's dangerous. Wow. Wow. She was 52, but you saying she was 650 pounds? Wow. Wow. Well, I'm glad you still her friend because you know what? I guarantee you she needs friends. She needs people to talk to. Because when people overweight like that, as soon as you walk anywhere or go anywhere, if you can walk, they stir you down. And then you start seeing people whispering and talking. So I'm sure she can use all the friends right now that she could get. Yeah. Those are the kind of people I would love to talk to, just to, try and help them, make them feel better. Words of encouragement, things to try and get some of that weight off because it's not healthy at all. At all. She could walk, that's good. Okay. Let me see. And good Lord. Ooh, you had got me laughing today, Michael. You said she was all over you. Could you imagine how happy she probably was to just have somebody show interest? Can you imagine that? You took one for the team. I hear you. I hear you. Salute. Okay, I'm gonna go to my next question. Okay, but this question is not even. I didn't put this down, but I'm gonna ask this one. How many dating sites you tried, Michael? How many? Yeah, yeah. I can imagine. Two. Okay. How many? I don't know. I might have tried it like four, five, maybe. Tinder, silver, and grannies. I've never heard of grannies or silver. I've been on Tinder, wasn't there long. Of course, I'm not on any dating sites now. I haven't been on a dating site in a while. But yeah, silver and grannies, never heard of them. Oh, like older women. So it's silver and well, grannies, of course, that's you can tell that's women. But what about silver? Silver is a dating site for all women as well. Okay, well there you have it, guys that may watch this live later. Grannies, a site called Grannies. Oh, it's called Silver Grannies. Okay, well you don't have a comma, so that means it's a word. Okay, two words. Silver Grannies, guys. If you want to check it out, it's a dating site for a female site, all females for men, older women. Okay. 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 How would you guys feel if you wanted to? Okay, how would you feel if you wanted to video chat, but the other person states that they're camera shy? What would that make you think? Ooh. Okay. Goodness. No go. Run. Okay. Do you guys think that it's possible to find true love online dating? I mean, I know it's possible because I know quite a few people. Not a lot, a lot. Let me see. Wait a minute. Shut it down. Maybe hiding something. I watched too many catfish episodes. You would be surprised on how many people are truly shy. You're right, Michael. I agree with that now. And I didn't. I mean, um, I know people. Some people are really shy. They really are. But what I would have thought that if a person is that shy, you know that there's going to be a time when you have to show yourself. You have to. So I would just ask why? You know why? But because of certain situations and things, I do understand that now. I understand it now. So yeah, people are really shy. So I guess it all depends. It all depends on the communication and that person just getting to that point where you have to show yourself. And if that don't happen, if it don't get to that point, then it just wouldn't be able to go any further. Do not believe that the person is not that shy. And that could very well be true, Benita. Well, I would say, okay, the person might be shy. They might be shy. You might communicate, but I would say until I see the person, until that person shows themselves, then it could be communication. It could be communication, and the communication still is allowing yourself to get to know each other. But before any meeting, anything, I would have to at least see that person. I would have to. So, and for me, I think it would have to be the communication in order for me to determine whether or not I would run with this or that. I would have to see. I enjoy interacting with people, and you can't have too many friends. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Well, I guess I'm a people person now because I haven't always been. But coming to online and doing things online has made turned me into a people person now, where I actually don't mind having conversations with people. This is not who I was once upon a time. But yeah, I kind of enjoy meeting people. Online, though, I really don't care for going out and meeting people. But if I do meet somebody out in public, it's fine. And I mean, when I say meet people, that ain't got nothing to do with relationships. That's just having a general conversation, like in a doctor's office. Like that always happen when I go. I end up having a conversation with somebody. Okay. And my nephew, one of my nephews, he met a young lady on a dating site called Tag. Tagged. That's one of the sites I used to be on. Have been on Tag, y'all, for years, since 2000, 2005. I didn't go to Tag to find dating. I was doing a business, and I went to Tag to find business clients. I'm a I'm a homebody like yourself. Work at home. Yep, I'm a homebody. But my nephew and her since been married. They've been married like 2 or 3 years now, and they're doing great. They're doing great, and they did meet online. So you can find love online. You really can. And for me, I don't think typical dating and online dating is too much different. I feel like that because I've done both. And these are the same people that you will meet out in the street that you will meet online. They're the same people. What the advantage is for me is you get to not get yourself in trouble. Most of the time when people meet out in the street and you end up going out on a date, and I don't know, sometimes people end up going places and doing things that you had no intentions on doing, then you regret it. If you're meeting somebody online, that is not going to happen. You know, it's not going to happen. You're conversing online. You'll have to worry about getting around that person and wondering if you want to sleep with them or they're going to try to sleep with you. That's one of the advantages for me because we don't have to be put in that situation. And it allows me to really get to know who the person is. Um, we can talk and we can tell each other anything. We can say anything to each other. But once you converse with somebody for a certain amount of time, the real them is going to come out, irregardless. Whether they try, you can't hold your true self back forever. You know, for a long, long time. Especially when you start getting comfortable with a person. But I prefer I like online I like meeting people online and like I'm about to say dating, but it doesn't have to just be for dating. And I was going to, I have some other questions, and I was going to use those for next week because I was going to do a part two to this, but I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and ask the questions. What do you guys think about online distance dating? Like, distance. If you live in one state and they live like in another state. I agree with that statement. They will reveal themselves. Yep, they sure will. We all will because yeah, after a while you just can't keep yourself hidden forever. The true you. And I asked what I want to know. I ask up front. I ask questions up front because I want to meet the real person, just like I want the person to meet the real me. Then we can know if we can deal with each other or not. But if you meeting somebody that's not who they say they are, then once you get to know that person, it's gonna cause a problem because now you feel like you've been lied to and all that. Now you gotta. It's just not gonna be right. It's not. It's just not gonna be right. Let me decide if I can deal with you and your flaws, and I'll let you decide if you can deal with me and mine. Okay, Javier is from Pensacola, and I am from Phoenix City. Also about 200 miles. Yep. So is this the person that you was talking about? Okay, Benita, thank you for stopping by, and I hear you. I hear you. Everything ain't for everybody. I hear you. You have a good evening. Okay, yeah, I'm in the DMV. Okay, and you're in a small town. Thank you. Okay, you live in a small town. Where you say you what state you say you stand again, Michael? Did you just say it on here? Alabama. Okay. Yeah, distance dating is. I mean, I guess it just means that you won't meet one another as soon as you may want to or would like to, but it definitely give you quite a bit of time to get to know each other. So, would you consider? Well, you say that person's like 200 miles away. I am 2 hours from Atlanta. Okay. Okay, yeah, in Atlanta, nice population. Yeah, a lot of people do distance. I've seen on YouTube where it's but Atlanta women are too much for a country boy. You probably got that right. You're probably right. Ooh, you're probably right. A lot of people are moving from up here going to Atlanta. A lot of people from DC, the DMV area, DC especially, have moved to Atlanta. I have some family members that moved to Atlanta some years ago, and some I'm still going. But yeah. Hmm. Hey, Popsy, how are you? Are you just tuning in, or you were listening a little? Whoa, you missed a lot. Okay. All righty. Um, so Michael, I know that you would consider online dating because it sounds like you already have. Now, that one person that you spoke of, was that the only person you met online? 'Cause it's saying that this message is under review. I wonder why is it saying that? Let me see. Potentially inappropriate message are held for review. Um, I don't know. It said this is a potentially unappropriate message. I don't know who that could be from. Did you say something before this, Michael? Because it's holding a comment back. It won't let me see it. Let me see. Okay, it's held for review or something. I don't know why that be happening. I don't know. See, okay, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Like, how far distance would you go as far as dating, or it doesn't matter? 4 hours. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now, once upon a time, the old me would have said, nope, I'm not online dating. No, I'm definitely not doing distance dating. Anybody I've ever met online, I've always said no. Mm-mm. If you don't live like in the same, it don't have to be in the same area. It could be like an hour out. I would not have done it. Yeah, I'm can't even say it. Different. It's different now. I would do it now. I would try it, and I'm gonna leave that there. I would try it. I would try distance dating. I don't know how far. I don't really know how far. Uh, Let me see. I might have asked all the questions I wanted to ask. I do wish I could be on. Thank you, Susan. I so appreciate that. Thank you so much. Have you been here for a while, or you just popping in and you have to pop out because you have to go to work? Thank you so much. And Michael, are you thinking about trying online dating again? I think I stunned the audience, popping in for a sec to say hi. Oh, okay. So we had a really good segment. We really did. If you can catch it later, Take a look at it. It's about online dating. It's about online dating. So if you ever been interested in online dating or anything, take a look at it. But I always appreciate you stopping by. You would? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, online dating is not as bad as a lot of people think. It's not even as bad as I thought it was years ago. You would definitely try it. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. That's a good thing. You can definitely meet some interesting people online. You can possibly meet the love of your life. I'll watch it later for sure. Not interested in online dating, but I love your videos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, it could be time consuming. It can. Well, something I do notice about online dating that a lot of men used to ask is they want to know if you say who you say you are because there's a lot of women out here who are pretending to be somebody else. Also, the women are asking them to pay their bills. Yeah, you never know. You're right. You never know. You never know. That's the part I leave in God's hands. But you never know. So you have a lot of guys stating that the women are asking them to pay their cell phone bills and asking them for money and things like that. I used to get that from a lot of guys that women used to do that. Then they would say, "Is this you? Is that your real picture? Is that you? Are you really a woman?" I used to get a lot of that. That's before, because I don't show myself to everybody. Sometimes dating, just the conversation would be like, nope, 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 nope. So they was a lot of questions, but I know a lot of women ask for money. Yeah, I mean, I believe you should pay for the bills for bills too, but not somebody you just meeting online. Money should not be the first thing discussed when you're trying to get to know someone and someone's trying to get to know you. You don't want things based off of money. Now, but I get you on that, but not in the beginning. I wouldn't, not in the beginning. And some men do the same thing. Some men do the same thing. You know, um, I just don't think that's cool. You're trying to get to know a person, and you don't want the relationship based on money. If you meet a woman and you take her out to dinner, okay, you can spend whatever you want to spend on her food, maybe take her some flowers or whatever you want to do. But that's that dinner. If you keep spending money on her out of nowhere, then you decide to date her and you stop, you're causing a problem because now she's going to be expecting that. You figure that the average date is 500. You mean to take someone out to pay $500 on a date? Is that what you're saying? Oh no. I mean that's a nice gesture if the person want to do it, but I don't. No, you shouldn't have to spend $500 on taking somebody out on a first date. I mean, food, flowers, and get stuff is expensive, but as I stated, if you can pay $500 every time you take her out, then by all means. But if you can't spend that money every time you take her out, don't do it. Don't do it because that's what she's going to expect. First impressions is everything. That's everything. Do what you can do. Don't try to be over. Don't try to go overboard. Don't try to show her somebody that's not you. But if that is you and you can keep that up, then by all means, yep, do it. But you gotta be who you are up front. You have to be who you are. I know people, like to impress, but you say, remember, you can't. Remember, you can't cook. Okay, well, but they got places that you can order from that you ain't gotta pay no $500. Like I said, but if you can handle $500 for every date and thereof, especially if y'all get together in a relationship, you're gonna be spending way over $500. So if you got it like that, then yeah. No, that's just a word, just words of advice. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. I'm writing something out. So, what would you spend on your first date, Michael? What would you spend? Would you spend that kind of money, really? Would you? Mm-hmm. I'd be very happy going to a Starbucks for the first date and have the guy buy me a mug or a bag of coffee beans. Becky. Hi, Becky. Becky, is it your first time here? You want to impress. You want, well, I would say this. I would want the person to meet me and see who I am. I'm not going out to impress anybody, and I hope that nobody will go out to try to impress me. I just want to know who I'm dealing with, who I'm talking to, who I'm meeting, and if I could possibly deal with this person, even if it's not a relationship and it's just a friendship. I just want to know who they are, and I want them to know who I am. I don't want somebody to do something for me that they can't keep up. Okay, welcome to the live. And I don't know how long you've been here. How long have you been in the live? Are you just coming? And the reason I'm saying that, Michael, is I'm a woman. I know how we are. And if you do something like that, you have to keep it up, or it's just going to be a disaster. And then you want somebody to be trying. You want them to get to know you for you. You don't want them to just deal with you because they feel like you have money. Maybe between 200 or 250 dinner flowers. That's cool. Okay. Yeah. And I think any amount is cool as long as the person can handle it. As long as you can handle it and that's what you can do, it's cool. But if you can't, then that's when a problem comes in. First time. Okay, just your first time. No, I know this your first time, Becky. I'm asking, how long have you been on this live? Have you just been like sitting back listening, or you actually just coming to the live? You figure we average bring it home 3,000 a week, so 500 is doable. All depending on the person. Everybody can't do 500, but I'm just saying if you can, that's cool. If you can, that's cool. Long as you can keep it up. And it's not like it's a particular amount that anybody has to spend. If you want to spend $1,000, that's fine, but can you keep it up? That's all I'm saying. Whatever you spend, can you keep it up? Yep. Let me drop my pen. Thank you, Popsy. So are you going to continue to okay. Michael, I'm 64, and what we really want at this age is a man who is real, who cares how much he spends. If not, we will be. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Becky. At a certain age, you just want somebody in your life that care, respect, and that cares about you, that respect you, and that you can basically trust. I mean, it's a couple of other things that come into play if you decide to be together and build a life together. If not, we will bankrupt. You say you be bankrupt together. Okay, thank you. No, you probably meeting the women that want the money. When the last time you tried online dating, Michael? Last time you actually been online? These ladies like, yeah, they love money. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Exactly. Yep. Yep. And because you have those beliefs, if you do decide to date, whether online or typical, you're going to more than likely, that right man is more than likely going to come to you because why? You're not really searching for him. He's number one, he's going to find you, and how the Lord is going to direct him to you. You say 8 years ago when your daddy died, these ladies like money. 8 years ago when my daddy died. Okay, you must be. I'm gonna wait, Michael, because I think you've got something else to say behind that. And you said your dad died 8 years ago. Only bit of advice that I can give on that, and he did. Okay, wait, okay. I don't have to say anything. Yep. I can say when you include the Lord in everything and like in every aspect of your life will forever change. It changes for the better. A lot of people think giving yourself to the Lord and being saved means that you got to be this holy. I don't know what they think, but they think it's something totally different than what it really is. She's still a good friend. That's awesome. That's all. So how long you and her have been connected? You may have said it already, but how long have you and her been connected? And Becky, are you actually? You're not actually looking eight. Wait a minute, 8 years. Oh, I thought you said your father passed 8 years, so you've been connected to her for 8 years. It's actually nice to just be by myself because I don't have to have a man in my life. I have grandkids. I have a job and I'm very happy. Amen. Amen. Everybody don't have to have a man or a woman or a companion or whatever. Everybody don't. And it's not for everybody. So I understand. I understand. It's all about just being happy, what you want, being at peace with yourself, life or whatever. But I hear you. I hear you. Well, then you need to be talking to the Lord, Michael, like really talking to the Lord, and not only about that right person, but period. You. I'm not gonna say. Hopefully, I'm hoping that you have a personal relationship with Him, and that you include Him in every aspect of your life. And when you do that, everything. I mean, everything. And when you don't get something, that means it's not for you to have. But far as a companion, He made woman so man would not be lonely. So the intention was for all of us to have someone in our lives so we wouldn't be lonely. For those of us who want it. Some of us have had people in our lives and we may have lost our significant other, or maybe it just didn't work and we're just tired. We don't want to do it anymore. But for the ones that do want it, I would ask Him. I would definitely ask the Lord, because that way it's real and it's going to last. It's going to be like forever. But see, you see your words. You're trying to find someone. Don't let Him find a person. Don't try. Let Him find that person. I was scrolling through YouTube and happened upon your channel just now, so I figured I'd see what's going on. Okay. Okay. Well, my channel is basically an everything channel. I started off as a mukbanger. Then I left YouTube because it just wasn't working, and I created a bed bug video, and that video, like a year later, almost 2 years later, just exploded. It went viral. And once that happened, I came back to YouTube, and I've since then been teaching people how to get rid of bed bugs. So that's what my channel is mainly about now. I do these lives here every Thursday. They don't have to be about bed bugs. Now it's more so about just getting to know my audience, because everybody don't want to talk about bed bugs all the time. But when they do, I'm here. So now I just think of topics to speak on, and that's what we do. We just go there. It's more so kind of getting to know each other, you know. And sometimes people don't have people to talk to. You just come in, just chill for like an hour. I'll take your advice. Yep, it'll be the best. It's the best advice that I think could be given, is to build a personal relationship with the Lord and talk to Him about whatever you need to ask Him, whatever you need to ask, but just make sure you include Him in every aspect of your life, and watch how it change. Everything gonna change. All right. All right. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm real happy to hear that. I love when people tell me that. I love to hear that, because those little things can change your life. They can change your life. Oh my gosh. Hmm. And for people who never had them, they be like, "Hey, just a bug." Oh no, 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 no. Those are not just a bug. No, no, no. Mm-mm. And we are about at the top of the hour. So, is there any questions or anything that any of you guys would like to say about what we discussed, the online dating, or anything, period, anything in general that you just might want to talk about or something? I'll never forget that. What happened at Tractor Supply? Or you went to a store to get something for bed bugs, and when you say bed bugs, what did she do? She looked at you like she just wanted to get away from you, or like, oh my God, for sure, for sure. Amen, Becky. So true, so true. Yeah. So tell us about the lady at the store, Michael. You say she eyeballed you. It's because you were talking about bed bugs. Oh, okay. So did she work in a store? Was she like the person that you was talking to? Or she was just another customer? Yeah, because people have a problem with bed bugs. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, when you said that, she looking at you like you probably had some on you, and she ain't want no parts of it. Mhm. Well, I'm glad that through my videos and things that people are beginning to feel more comfortable about talking about bed bugs now. A lot of people are scared to talk about it because of this myth going around saying that if you have bed bugs, your house is dirty and all that kind of stuff. So I've gotten through to a lot of people, and a lot of people talk about it more now because I'm trying to spread awareness. I don't have time for the foolishness. I'm trying to spread awareness because just because a person may not have never had them, and a lot of people got them and don't even know they have them because they're not sensitive to the bite. So it's a lot of people that have them that don't do not know. So yeah, I don't blame her though. After my experience with them, yeah, that's people act like that because now because they well they've been around. They've been around since the BCs. They've been around way before we were ever thought about. But now that we're hearing about them more again, people just scared. They don't want them. Now they know what these things do. They know they suck your blood. They know they bite and they itch and they da 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 da. They know now. So now they just hear the word bed bugs and it's a panic. Also, what I've come across, what I've gathered now, women are more sensitive to the bites than men. Because there are some men are not at all, but some are. But women are very sensitive to the bites. And believe me when I tell you, I did some extensive research. Once I got them, I had to find out what in the world is going on. And it ain't something that you can just get them things from anywhere. It ain't even no need of trying to even say they could come from this, it can come from that, it can come from. Then you can get them anywhere. You don't remember any bites, and you get if you had them, you were bit. That's for sure. And like I said, a lot of men not sensitive. The only way you gonna really know you got them is if you see them and when you're getting bit. Okay, so yeah, that's it. And once you start getting bit, you want to find out what's biting you. Because now everybody just assume bed bugs now. 9 times out of 10, that's probably what it is. But you still want to see them to know that that's what it really is. Definitely. And Becky, I'm glad that you decided to take a look into this chat. Very happy to have you here. Now, like I said, we're here every Thursday. Hope you come back again. Not sure what the topic is going to be about next week, but I'm trying. I always try to find interesting topics now, just to have some things to talk about. And you guys can bring topics too. I mean, you can bring questions. You can bring questions as well of something that you just want to touch on and want to get, everybody's opinion. Okay, guys. So it look like we done came to our conclusion, our ending for tonight. So, um, Mike, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're back to work and up and moving around again. And Popsy, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Becky, and everyone else. Thank you guys for tuning in. I so appreciate you. And I will see you all next Thursday. Have a great evening, y'all. Have a blessed evening. Where's that? Okay.